Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. I make videos all about bags. So like this video, subscribe to my channel to come here once a week to get your bag fixed. But without further ado guys, let's get into the video. But most importantly, let's get into the bag. Okay everyone, welcome back. I am so excited to be making this video. It is the first of its kind on my channel and I am just so excited to be sharing it with you because I love thrifting, guys. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. Most of the items I wear are thrifted. A lot of the things in my home decor wise is thrifted, and it's something I love to do. I've been thrifting since I was 14 or 15 years old. I'd like to think well before it was cool. I'm nearly 30. I'm gonna be 30 in March. And yeah, it's just been almost a 2-decade long hobby, and I absolutely adore it. And so I decided, you know what, I went thrifting over the weekend and I just want to show you guys some of the things I bought. I will keep it accessory related, but if you ever want me to come out with a video of like a whole thrift haul, because obviously I did get other things outside of accessories, I would be more than happy to oblige. Also, stick around to the end of the video where I share with you 5 tips and tricks to thrifting accessories, although I feel like those 5 tips and tricks could be related to pretty much anything. But we're gonna keep it accessory related for now, and yeah, so anyway, let's just get into the haul, right? Okay, so item number 1. Item number 1, guys, is this really cool Brighton, it's a dupe bag. So I found this at a consignment shop near my house, and as you can see, there's beautiful braided detail on the handle, the faux croc. It looks like it looks black on camera, and sometimes in life I feel like the material looks like a dark blue, but I think it's like a black and a brown, and it's got this awesome like metal detailing here and on the clasp, and it's like a button closure, and then it's got this awesome braided handle. It looks a little bit like a Brighton bag to me, but with further research and like just really looking at the bag, I really don't think it's a Brighton. Actually, I'm like 99.9% sure it is not Brighton. However, it was only $10. I really liked it, Brighton or not. I think it's such a cool, unique bag. I definitely think there's some super fun outfits that I could pair this with, and I just love the detail. I don't have any kind of bag like this, especially with the hardware and things like that. And I just think it's like one of those pieces that was really eye-catching and really fun, and for $10, I just had to have it. A quick show of the inside, guys. It is like divided into 3 separate little compartments like so. It is not a very big bag, so this is definitely something that, like, you know, if I'm just kind of going somewhere like maybe to dinner, this would be a bag I take. And I just, like, again, I really liked it. I thought it was unique. It's something I don't really have in terms of like this type of style. And yeah, I thought it was a perfect bag to add to the collection. No feet. Item number 2, guys. Okay, my second item, guys, is this really fun, cute purple Coach wristlet. So it's got this like detachable cross or wristlet strap that you detach and attach to the zipper however you feel fit. Let me put this back on. Okay, and then it's got this really fun like tassel, and it's got obviously the Coach metal tag, and then I open it and you see inside, this one was from Goodwill. It was $7. And I think in fairly good condition, and it's got that fun purple suede bottom. So guys, I bought this thinking I could use this as an like a electronics accessory pouch. I was gifted AirPods over the Christmas holiday. I love them, and I decided that I could put my AirPods, a charger, my small battery pack that I have, in like this little compartment. It'd be such a nice way to organize it. I did find this in like the glass like locked case that they have at Goodwill, and I just thought it was a really fun, cute pouch. The tassel is truly what sold me on it. I love tassels. I love fringe tassels. I'm actually really after a very fun, cool leather fringe bag. So if any of you know a good company that has fringe bags, please let me know. I've been after the perfect one for such a long time, and I've just yet to find just the perfect one. So please let me know in the comments. But anyway, this obviously sold me for the fringe. I like the size. I thought the condition was really good, and I liked the price, so that came home with me. Okay guys, The next item I want to show you is actually not thrifted. I found this at Target while I was out, but it was on clearance, and I decided I wanted to show it to you because it was accessory related and it was just so much fun. And I thought the price was really good too. So hopefully if you go to your local Target, you might be able to find the same or similar product for the same price. But it is this very cool little pouch, again with this awesome tassel, this beaded detail on the tassel, and then it's just a zipper compartment, and you look in, and it's just the universal thread brand from Target. There is nothing else in terms of like slip pockets or anything like that. It is just essentially a pouch. I loved this like boho print. I thought it was so fun. There's a little fuzz. But yeah, it's like this really cool like terracotta color and this like dark blue. And I thought it was really cool. I don't have anything like this. I think this would be good for like, again, maybe going to dinner or going out. Sometimes I carry like pieces of paper and things like that in my bag, and I don't necessarily want them to get like all crumpled. I will put them in a pouch like this, whatever. But this will definitely make its appearance sometime like within my wardrobe, and I really loved it. Again, the tassel sold me. Not gonna lie guys, I love the print, but the tassel really did it for me. I don't think if this pouch, I think if this pouch did not have the tassel, I wouldn't have bought it. Like, I love the print, but the tassel, beautiful. Anyway, so I don't know if I told you the price. It was originally $15, I got it for $7.50, and I used my Target debit card, which gives you an additional 5% off of any purchase. So if you have that or you don't have that, I highly recommend, because it comes straight out of your checking account. It is not a credit card, and it gives you discounts. If you like Target as much as I do, well worth it. Okay guys, the final item in my mini haul that I'm so excited for. I absolutely fell in love with it the second I saw it, and it has inspired the outfit for today's video. Are you ready? Drum roll. I love it. Okay, all right. Look at this bag, guys. Let me adjust the strap. Are you absolutely dying? I love this bag so much. It is this amazing like printed cheetah bag, and it's fuzzy and it's big and it's beautiful, and it's amazing. And it's got this like crested detail and the buttons and the studs, and it's got this like awesome faux croc leather. And it's got all of these amazing pockets that are actually functional, which I love. I saw this, guys, at the Goodwill, and I was like, I have to have this bag. It is not a name brand bag. It is not. There's not a tag in it, nothing. But I loved it. I love very fun, I love very unique bags, I love loud pieces, and this to me screamed just so unique. And I don't have a lot of animal printed bags, but like, again, I had to have this bag. I absolutely adored it. And it's just so fun. There are these D-rings on either side, indicating to me that there was once a detachable crossbody strap. Unfortunately, that did not come with it, but I didn't care. I'm still living for this bag. I paid 20 bucks for it, and I'm in love with it. I will open it up. It's got this like button flap closure that you open it up. It is then an additional zip compartment. And guys, it is huge. It's got these two slip compartments here, and it's got this like zippered pouch here, or compartment, and it's just giant. It's so fun, it's so furry and fuzzy. And considering we're in the middle of winter, I think it's very fitting for the weather. And again, I love it. If you want to see what's in my very fuzzy cheetah bag, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll come out with that for you. So yes, I'm addicted to it. And then also it's got this back zipper pouch, so I feel like it could totally keep you super organized, and yes, I love it. Okay guys, so that was my haul, my mini haul if you will. I really just love the things I found and the pieces I found over the weekend. I thought it was just, I thought I had a lot of luck over the weekend. I love the pieces I got. So let me just go into now my 5 tips and tricks for when thrifting accessories. They're in no particular order. I'm just gonna dish them out. Ready? So my #1 tip for you guys is go beyond the locked glass cases. I know a lot of thrift stores, consignment shops keep what they think is the higher end products in their locked glass cases, and they're more typical products like Coach or anything that is like very labeled designer, but sometimes they just don't know what they have. For example, there was a time that I went to a Goodwill and I went beyond the glass cases and I was just sifting through the bags that they kind of had in the back just hanging up, and they have the baskets where you can sift through things, and I found this really beautiful leather Tory Burch bracelet, and they had no idea what Tory Burch was. So it was put on the floor for $2 and it retailed for like $200. It was absolutely stunning. I picked it up immediately and I absolutely love that bracelet. The next and probably my most unicorn find ever was a thrift store that we went to in my local area, me and my friend. And we were kind of like in the back of the store, and their hanging was a Louis Vuitton Troville bag in the multicolor that had come out way earlier. Probably I think in the early 2000s or late 90s. It was the white and black canvas with the multicolor LV monogram. It was one of those lines that they didn't do for very long, so the bags are very rare, and we saw it hanging up, and for whatever reason, maybe because it was multicolor, they didn't realize that this might actually be a real Louis Vuitton, and so it was $10, guys. So we picked it up. We didn't exactly know if it was real, although the leather seemed to patina. Like, if this was going to be a fake LV, it was like a really good one. So we decided to buy it. We split it. It's kind of like a sisterhood of the traveling Louis Vuitton. So she's got it now. I will insert a picture on the screen so you guys can see it. But upon further investigation, we did find the serial code. We had it authenticated. And now for $10, we have a brand new, well, not brand new, new to us, pre-loved Louis Vuitton that's actually in really good shape, and it is worth $1,400. We paid $10. So it was one of those really cool finds that beyond the case we found it and we went digging and looking. So that is my number one tip, is definitely go beyond the locked cases, because sometimes they truly don't know what they have. My number two trick, guys, for thrifting, again, for accessories or for anything, know your sales days. A lot of thrift stores run like a 50% off day every other week. They will run like color tag sales, anything. So if you maybe are looking for those items and you don't necessarily want to pay those prices, because in all honesty, sometimes like how they can mark up items even for thrift store prices is a little high. So if you can go on that 50% off day and get that $40 item for $20, well, more power to you. And again, a lot of thrift stores run these days every other week, so know which week you're going in and, you know, bank on those sales days. My number three tip, guys, is if you have the time, go to the thrift stores often. Obviously, more inventory is coming in by the day. They're getting new things out on the floor daily. So when you go in on a Friday and that following Saturday, it might be a completely different looking inventory, just because they have more stuff on the floor. And you may not have found something yesterday, but today could be a completely different scenario. So I definitely think it is worth it to go often if you are able to, because again, things in thrift stores are always changing and you just never know what gem you might find. My number four tip though, guys, is that if you feel like the item you have found, whether it not be on a sale day or regardless it's a little pricey, if you feel like you have found your unicorn item and you just cannot live without it, buy it. Especially if you can afford it. That's because, again, the next day it might not be there. I have definitely done that a time or two where I found some pieces, I loved them, but decided that I would wait. Maybe I'd come back on a sale day, and literally the next time I came back, which was sometimes only a couple days later, they were gone. And I still live with some regrets even years later for not picking up some of the bags that I found or pieces that I found. A couple examples, I found a Dior sweater at Salvation Army. This was like literally 7 years ago, and they wanted $4 for it. And for whatever reason, I just decided to put it back. I still think about that sweater. And then a few years prior to that, I want to say probably 8 or 9 years ago, I found this beautiful fringe actual Brighton bag for $12, and I put it back. I remember these items distinctly. I really loved them. For whatever reason, I just decided I would wait, and I never found them again. And it's just so upsetting because like those are the items that I still think about. And so that is why I think if you truly feel like you have found a gem, go ahead and get it. My last tip though for you guys is to bring your smartphones or a smart device if you're able to. And if you are thinking that maybe something that you're about to invest quite a bit of money in, for example, my girlfriend and I found this Fendi bag at one of these thrift stores near our house. They want $100 for it, and $100, I mean, expensive is one of those words you take with a grain of salt, but for a lot of people, especially for myself, that is pricey. And you would hate to purchase something for $100 and it be a fake. Thrift stores do not authenticate items. Sometimes they just go off of, like, they think it's real because it says Fendi. There's a lot of good dupes out there, and you just never know. So it's worth it to have the smartphone to kind of do some quick research to kind of, you know, decide, okay, is this fake, is this real, is it worth the $100 I'm about to spend? So definitely keep your smartphone on you, especially if you're about to make something, you know, if you're about to make an investment into something. You really want to know if what you're spending $100 on is in fact the real thing. So those, I would highly recommend that. But anyway, guys, those are my 5 tips and tricks for thrifting accessories. Again, I think you can really relate those tips and tricks to any type of item that you're thrifting, but I find that those are my tried and true tips when I go thrifting. So anyway, please let me know 2 things. Your number 1 unicorn piece that you have thrifted, and number 2, your tips and tricks when thrifting. Please leave them in the comments down below. Also guys, I wanted to take a second here and just thank you all for the massively growing subscriber group. I cannot believe we're at 550 subscribers. I started this channel really just to share my love of bags and to just kind of make it into something. I feel like I collect all these things, and I just wanted a community to talk to. I never thought it would expand the way it has, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you. I've had such phenomenal conversations with so many of you, and I absolutely love it. I really do enjoy making these videos. I love this community, and I am just so grateful. So I wanted to take a second and thank you all. Please know that I will be doing a giveaway very soon. I'm trying to decide what it is that I want to give away, so bear with me as I decide that, but I will have that coming out very shortly. But anyway, remember, life is short. Buy the bag. I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.